Kids at a much earlier age are beginning to play contact sports like football, soccer, hockey, and basketball. They need to also begin some form of resistance training to build up their bodies so they can tolerate the forces that are placed on them during those sports and help to keep them injury-free while also improving their performance on the field.
Prior to puberty, training plays more of a role in, it's more of a neural input into the muscles, making them more efficient and stronger in that way. And I think that, so you can increase the strength in children, it's just not through muscles becoming larger or hypertrophied. That kind of plays a role on several ways. In one, with regards to overuse injury, I think it's probably worthwhile not to have children play the same sport over and over and over again, but take them out to play different sports, maybe for part of the year, or to do strength training, to try to build up those muscles that are important for that given sport that they want to participate in. Just going and doing push-up after push-up is not necessarily going to improve their performance for the given sport they want to do.
People commonly have the concern that resistance training is not beneficial for kids. They're worried that it will damage their growth plates and stunt their growth. But in reality, resistance training is good for kids in that it will help their skeletal structure to grow stronger, their ligaments and tendons to grow stronger as well, and the strength in those connective tissues and the supporting structures will help them prevent injury throughout their athletic career.
It's also important to build bone density, not only to prevent fractures as a child, but later in life. Even in older people, one of the ways to try to minimize osteoporosis is resistance training. And it may seem silly to talk about that at a younger age, but the higher you can build that bone density up before the age of 35, really the better.
When my son Ben first started training, I was a little apprehensive just because I didn't really know much about it. He loves seeing the results. He loves beating his records. If he can come 7 days a week and twice on Saturday, that's what he'd want. That would be his perfect situation. He can't wait.
I think just sending him in the basement to lift, as much as they can with a deadlift or a squat or bench is not a good idea. But if you were to work with a trainer or somebody knowledgeable to develop the muscles in a specific way, slowly building them up, I think that's quite safe.
Just knowing the proper techniques, that's so important to me because he'll retain what he's learning now and he'll always know how to do it the right way. So I'd rather have him, I'm glad that he's learning first how to do it the proper way instead of just going off in a gym by himself or in the basement and lifting weights and getting hurt.
I think working with a trainer can be quite helpful because they can try to recreate some of the important muscles, strength issues relative to your given sport into a training program, so you're not just sort of spinning your wheels working on building up big biceps when it's really your core muscle that needs to be strong. And it's not always strength too, it's endurance, it's proprioception or balance, issues such as that, which a trainer can work on.
I just feel like my mind's at ease, though, knowing that he's working out at Superior Athletic Advantage because he's enthusiastic and happy and he's getting results, but he's also in a safe environment.
If young athletes are coached by someone who understands the physiology and biomechanics of strength training, it will help to keep athletes more injury-free.